I want to talk about the video work too. The same way we're talking about the producers, you work hands on with a lot of producers. You also work hands on with directors.
Yes.
That,
Shout out to Safe House Studio. Alexia G shot it. Shout out to Andre the Tipper as well. They work together. They do a lot of my videos. My boy Dad filmed it. My boy Dad filmed it. Has been working with me for a very long time as well, bro. And like basically with both, shout out Dad. Dad filmed it is a real one, man. Like, you know, his name, like really why I found out about him was through my dog. Kareem, Kendall Supply, shout out Kendall Supply. You know, he linked me up with him, and you know, basically his name is Dad filmed it, and he's been documenting his daughter since she was born, and that's why his name is Dad filmed it. He's got a deep purpose behind him, man. He's a super dope guy, very creative. If I'm thinking like how I told you, if my brain is thinking like at 1,000, bro, that guy's brain is thinking at 1 billion. He's on some other crazy creative stuff. And with both of them, you know, or like even with treatments, but like really it's just like a lot of my stuff is run and gun when it comes to the question that you asked. Like with both of them, like we do get like I'll give little treatments and stuff, you know, but yeah, it's really a lot of stuff. My stuff is run and gun in the moment. I like hitting the street, dog. But like with a plan though,
right?
With a plan, like we're talking about this, or we'll go be around this setting, you know, stuff like that. But most of my stuff, I will say, is run and gun. I have yet to do like a big budget music video. Manifesting, it will come through, pero I like, you know, like something like really crazily thought out. I think it might happen, you know, but with a budget, with the video, with a song that I have that's out now with my homegirl Momo Juliet. It's
Bada
called
Binga.
Bada Binga, you know, produced by
Bada Binga.
Beats in the Hood featuring Profe and Deslock Piccolo. And yeah, I had to have Piccolo calling me on the phone. My bad, but
shout out Deslock.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, man, you know, just fuck, I forgot what I was gonna
talk about the video work and
yeah.
So you said you haven't had a big budget video yet. So I want to ask 2 questions here. What do you consider a big budget? And then I also want to ask what's like the most. I don't want to talk about post video. Like after, I want to talk about the creation of the video. I want to talk about like promoting the video, all that shit. Like I don't want to factor that number.
Okay.
I want to know what's the most you put into the creation of a video. Also include the editing, like the whole budget of props, whatever.
The most creation I put in.
Yeah, the most bread, the most budget I guess you've had to put into a video. And what the video was? Because the audience would say, a band, a stack.
Oh no, definitely way more. I've
more. So 3 stack, 4 or 5.
I think like about like I think it was like about like $2,000 maybe in total for one video. Can I remember which one right now? No, I can't. But it was one. Like that, and things that factored in was all
like
you know.
Car, like
like paying the videographer, paying the model, paying for the location of where to shoot at, so stuff like that. But hey, I'm manifesting, you know, like, cause I want to
invest in yourself. You have emotion. You have 5,000 subscribers on YouTube alone, plus all the monthly listeners on the streaming services. You're making bread off music more ways than one. You perform all over the place. You're building. You know, you invested in yourself. Like that's that. I think it's important to have these conversations, even though it's. I guess a lot of people say it's tacky talking about money or whatever the fuck. But the truth is, with this artistry shit, you gotta invest in yourself. And you hear people say that all the time. Invest in yourself. You need to know what you're investing in. What the numbers look like.
Every videographer that does my videos, you know, they get paid. I pay them. Even if it's like we're working on a small budget, but everybody gets paid.
100.
You feel me? Like, and anybody, you know, nobody can say that of nothing. Like my face is overly clean, you know, because I was raised on doing good business, and that's just gonna take you. It's gonna take you far. It's gonna take you far, though. So
facts. Oh yeah, and speaking of good business and the way you were raised, your family. Explain to me that you have a connection with like the jewelry store. Your family, so that's the family business.
Yeah. Well, so basically, that's the family business on my mom's side. So my mom and they came up in the Siebel building.
Wow.
And the Siebel building is very legendary in downtown. And my grandfather and my grandmother, Estela and Osvaldo, they had a jewelry store there. And basically, like, my uncle was a very, like, you know, their son, but he's my uncle. He was a very good engraver, and then, like, you know, they had a whole business, like a whole thing running it, you know, like they did everything, whatever. If you wanted a piece made, all that stuff, you know.
The engraving.
Yeah, what's the movie with Adam Sandler?
On Uncut Jewels.
Yeah,
Uncut
so
Gems.
like Uncut Gems, we have that for real. If you go and walk in Sibo building, and ask him. Trust me, that shit is crazy. I grew up in that as a little kid, and it's just very Miami-esque in there.
Yeah, that's a cool
And
building.
money, there's money in there.
Yeah, that is a cool building.
I've seen Mayweather in there, super bodyguarded out. You can't even get close to him. They'll shut the store down if he's in there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's super crazy, bro. I love it. But yeah, that's the business from my mom's side of the family, and they've just always been hustlers, dog. Ever since, you know, coming from Cuba, dog. Like, my parents have never and have been like handout people. And even on my father's side, like, my grandfather came here and he was working at La Carreta, and my grandmother always had bank jobs. So, like, you know, it's just hustle, dog. I guess that's where I get that sense of urgency. Until not too long ago, maybe like a few years ago, is when my grandmother moved to Jacksonville with my dad, and I stayed till I live here alone in Miami, and the point is that she was working until she was like 70 something selling flans. And, you know, she wants to right now to be selling flans, but we thankfully, you know,
flans, like flan, like
flan,
flans,
vendiendo
small
flan,
plural.
flan y masa de bacalao. She used to sell masa de bacalao by the pound. Yeah, wow, but it wasn't wow. It was wow. It was wow when she would make that. It was smelled like bacalao.
Wow, for real.
I would be like, oye, abuela, tremendo este bacalao.
Te pinga.
Literally, bro. So, but shout out, masa de bacalao, bro. I swear to God, she was trapping it.
No, we're gonna cut that for the intro. My grandma's just on hundreds of pounds.
Fire, yes. Parents, they came here from Cuba in the late 80s.